another change. So I haven't been having heating issues. I want the temperatures lower in my case, basically, is the reason why I'm doing this. The GPU hits like 63, 64 degrees. I don't like it. And I think it's because I have the chipset directly below it. It's heating it up. I popped the front of this panel off the other day, let it run a little bit without the front panel, and it did go down to like 59 degrees steady. I like that. So today I'm gonna do a couple things. I purchased an exhaust fan that I changed the orientation of. The actual fan itself, it used to sit so that way this was sitting up top like this. I set it so that way I can put it in the case like this, pulls the air out from the bottom. It's going to suck it out through the back of the case, so it's going to allow the bottom fan here to get more airflow this way. I'm hoping I'm going to drill more holes in the front of this panel today to allow more airflow on these two fans right here. So probably going to put a hole here and a hole there, get those in. First we're going to start off with this. So you're going to take off the panels, throw in all the wires. May actually have to pull out the power supply in order to get this Molex connector through. I have an adapter that I purchased for that. I was going to cut it, but one of my friends sent me a link for this, so this is cleaner. So I can plug that directly into the motherboard and control the voltage off the motherboard. It's a 12 volt fan, so I'm going to control the voltage on the motherboard to allow it to get, voltage and go up with the speed that way. Hopefully that'll work. We'll see. Probably going to be pretty loud. Let's get to it. Just want to test fit it, see what it looks like in this open slot that I have here. As far as space. And that actually would not be bad. The bottom might be a little too low. So I think we're going to stuff right here. Right in that open space. And I'm going to put this panel in there above it. I got a black one. I might have to look and see my motherboard case over there for a black one. Work better than being so close to the bottom here. No, I kind of like, yeah, no, we're going to go right here. There should be enough room from this fan. These two fans have plenty of space, obviously. Should be enough. Should be plenty. That's why I didn't want it like this, because then it would have been right on that fan. So at least this way, that fan is pushing on that side, this is pulling air this way. So that's how we're going to put it. So now, let's see if I need to pop the power supply out to get this Molex through. Yeah, way too thin of this space. Hopefully just have to unscrew the power supply a little bit and push it this way. Just get a little space. That did not help. Put that well. I just used my phone to hit the light, but back here now I have all three of these fans on the same fan control. It's gonna be on fan 3, making this one fan 4. Now, let's see if I need to get the power supply out to get this back through there. This is just me being terrible at this. Making sure that I'm not. Maybe the bottom. That's not. It's just me being terrible. This. There. There we go. Doing a terrible job getting that one. Could have been a little bit. I invented myself taking that little frame off. Let's see, do I have an extra screw head? This one. Okay, so this is the issue we got going on here. I don't know if I bent this myself or if it's just bent a little bit and it doesn't want to sit straight when it's tied in and it's screwed down. So we got a trick for that. It's right here. It's called duct tape. Can't fix it with duct tape. It ain't fixable. Decided to use some electrical tape instead. Should have enough. I got another roll anyway if not. But this doesn't get as sticky when it heats up. So I just want to make sure that that duct tape, I'm not sure how sticky it gets when it heats up. It's Gorilla Tape. So it's not actually duct tape. Gorilla Tape's a little more sticky. For most things it's fine, maybe not for a computer. So I decided to stick with the electrical tape because this is an electrical device. There we go, perfect. That is perfect. So we shouldn't get any vibration here. That's what I was worried about. With it not being pushed up nice and tight, it might vibrate. So you kind of want to make sure you get this thing as tight to your case as possible. And it doesn't move now. Now it's good. Good. Let's see if I got a black. This gray, old school, early 2000s panel. I'm an idiot. I just put that box away and ain't got a screw out of there for this panel. But yeah, we should be good now. I just didn't see it. That one vibrates a little bit too. Might be this case. I wasn't too impressed with these panels and how they did them, taking them out. Probably wouldn't buy another Thermaltake case to tell you the truth because of that reason. Hasn't been the best for airflow either. Had to drill out the front. We'll be doing that again today, so obviously it's not the best, in my opinion, for airflow. Worked. Now what did I just look at? Alright, perfect. We're good now. So now I'm going to draw out the front. Maybe that's why it bent, because I did that to it before. That's not a good idea. I don't know though. So this is what I'm drilling. I'm going to add some more holes. It's a pain in the ass. I'm going to do it by drill first, and then I do it by hand to get up to that size. I'm just going to start with a drill and then do them by hand. Yeah, I'm going to get my drill together and get that going. Okay. So, thinking. Yeah, I'm not doing the pattern like I did last time because I'm just gonna put it in the center of where the holes are. Line up off of that. That's one. And then I'm gonna do the same thing for the middle. Here. Oh, shit. That was scratched a little bit. Scares me when it goes through. Okay. If I put one here. Let me step back and picture that. See, I'm thinking I want one here. It's a good thing that's going to be the whole hole. There. So now, those are going to be big holes. And then I'm thinking putting in a bunch of little holes too with this. That's why I started with this bit. Because this is probably the small holes that I want to put throughout the whole thing. But I want to get the big holes first. So we're going to start stepping those up. Use a unibit, hand unibit. Best way. Chances of cracking the plastic a lot lower. Just want to be careful you don't hit your fan on the other side. What the hell? Oh, taking this panel on and off too much, I just broke it. Oh, it's on the other side of the other panel, so I'll just pop that panel off if I have to and get it. just checking out what I got now. So now I'm wondering if I should do the small holes all the way down. I probably want to do that with some kind of pattern though. I didn't plan that. I was thinking I was going to go in between. I was thinking I was going to like go here, here, and here. But I'm wondering, going down here and going down here probably would be better. It's just more air being pulled in instead of all in the center here. I think that's maybe what we're going to do. Alright, so I made this just to try to get my holes as close as possible to symmetrical, even though it really doesn't matter. But it should look a little bit better trying to keep them like this. I don't know if you can see those on the camera, but they are there. There are holes there. Well, dots there. Not sure if that's... Yeah, that'll be fine. Yep. That's far enough away because they're going to be small holes. I'm going to start with these and see what happens. Guess I really don't need to do that one there because of the bottom. We'll do it here. Making a lot more holes, that's all. Now let's do the bottom. On the other side, I should say. This is the bottom. Plastic, that's why I'm trying to avoid that plastic. That's why I measured and I did not avoid it. Oh, that's because of the vents on that side. Okay, we didn't think that through. I'm going to have to clean that off. But you know what? We're going to go right up above it. Line it up with those dots. Just go up a little bit higher. I don't care. I'm just thinking, do I want to make them bigger? You know, I'm trying to get as much air into here as possible with this panel on it without having to remove it and cut it or put it in a new case. Blow that all off with air, but it's definitely going to get more air. It's got vents on the side here too, right here on the bottom. So these small holes are just the same size as those vents. I'm just wondering if I should do these as big as these. Nice and slow. That looks a little bit better. Definitely going to get more air. Alright, well, I'm just going to clean it up, blow it out with some air, put it all back together, and check and see how, well, first I got to set this up, make sure that that's set up right in my BIOS, and then check and see how the temperatures are. It looks like it's one piece of glass, but that's my next thing, is if this doesn't work, I may pop this panel off and put in just a regular screen there. But I think this will give me what I want. With the fan that I got inside of it now, and these extra holes, I think it's going to pull more air across to the back, which is going to go across the GPU, obviously, and bring it down to the 8 degrees that I want it, or 8 degrees lower that I want it to be. So let's stand this up. We're going to hit a plastic piece for it. So that's stuck in the back there. There's the plastic piece that I broke off that front panel there. Maybe not. We'll see. I've been paying attention to the temperatures on this thing for a while now, so I'll know. don't know if what I did is actually working. Alright, can I go get it all connected and get it running? She's running. Let's check it out. Game I play all the time. H-hour. World Elites. Just gonna run around.
Here, have a potato. Ursula, grenade.
Some grenades. Gotta get that GPU working a little bit, heat up a little bit. Obviously, I'd be able to tell more of a difference if I was actually gaming for like 4 hours at a time. You know, 2, 3, 4 hours. It tends to heat the GPU up. But right now, 55, 57 degrees. CPU usually runs about this temp, anywhere from 41 to 45.
Here, have a potato.
Depending on how long I've actually been playing. The map itself, every map in this game seems to be different, especially for frames. Most maps I get like 500-600 frames on. This map, not so much. Just letting it sit here for a few seconds. Temperatures really aren't going up. Sometimes they do, depending on the map. Looking at 42 degrees Celsius for the CPU. 53% jumps around for usage on the GPU. 54 degrees Celsius for the GPU. This is not overclocked. This is stock settings. It is power boosted through MSI Afterburner, but I didn't mess with any of that. Just a fan curve. Pretty much it. Be good.